It is an island so unique, even those who live there can't agree on how to pronounce it. Tonight we continue our tour of northern Michigan islands with Bois Blanc.
This is the first of a two-part feature on the island. 9 and 10's chief photojournalist Corey Adkins and Kevin Assebaggers take you there tonight.
Our trip starts in Sheboygan, Michigan at Plant Transportation, down the river and into Lake Huron. Off to an island that many people don't know about, much less know how to pronounce.
Bois Blanc. Bois Blanc. Pablo.
It depends on who you're talking to, but my whole life we've said Pablo.
If you're French, it's Bois Blanc.
What is it if you're a local?
Pablo or Bois Blanc.
Bois Blanc Island, Michigan.
Bois Blanc. I'm on Bois Blanc Island, Michigan.
And a lot of us just say BBI.
Pablo's the nickname for Bois Blanc.
It's officially Bois Blanc Island.
Bois Blanc. Well, actually, it's Bois Blanc Island.
No.
For this story, we're going with Bois Blanc.
I always explain that it's a neighboring island to Mackinac Island, if they know where that one is.
I'm sure that when they hit the island for real, that they go back in time 50 years. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that we just got electricity.
The first thing you see is the only store on the island.
So a lot of people are wondering, what's there to do on the island? Where can we stay? What are all the restaurants and whatnot? And I explained to them that, this place it's your grocery store, gas station, restaurant, full liquor license, all in one.
Hawks Landing is your last and only chance to pick up anything you may need.
Everything from toothpaste, mouse traps, to kids' toys, t-shirts, local artists, hunting supplies, fishing supplies. I mean, pretty much stuff that you forgot to get before you came across the boat. Most likely we'll have it.
And if you find your car is on empty,
we do have the only gas pump on the island.
Hawks Landing means a lot to Austin.
When I was 10 years old, I had said that I was going to purchase Hawks Landing. I have worked here as a kid. I've grown up on the island, and I said I was going to buy it, and just saved up over the years and driving motivation, and accomplished that goal and bought it here in May 2014. It was the absolute most amazing feeling in the world and the happiest I've ever been, and it's truly a dream come true.
We maintain about 45 miles.
You'll notice on Bois Blanc, all the roads are dirt, which need a lot of maintenance. But it creates jobs. Island Contractors has been maintaining these roads since the early 90s.
91 or 92, we did get the contract with Mackinac County Road Commission to maintain all of the county roads over here. And we've been doing that ever since. The full-time jobs are quite few and far between here.
Of the United States of America.
One of the full-time jobs is here.
For which it stands.
It's that what you imagine when you think one-room schoolhouse. It's exactly what it looks like.
And justice for all.
Wendy Spray and her assistant Ann only have 4 students this year, and they are in all different grades.
Around the tree. Levi made the number
3.
Very challenging. I think it's very enriching for the other students because the younger grades get to hear the older student lessons because you can't go anywhere. You're in this room. This is what you get. So last year when I was giving 8th grade math lessons, the 2nd graders were listening to it.
It can get tricky, but for Wendy, it's worth it.
Got it!
You did it. Nice job.
You take on a whole bunch of roles. Everybody says I wear many hats, so it depends on the day. I said, I need a hat for every day. Most importantly is I love. I mean, they're little kids. And you can't teach if you don't love them.
You have to have your winter supply of fuel and food.
The ferry does as many trips as needed. Today, it's coming across empty to pick up some propane trucks, getting the islanders stocked for winter.
You have to have heat, so if you got propane, you better put in a bunch. You never know what kind of winter you're going to have.
No.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Oh,
no,
yes.
no.
No, that won't help.
I own the tavern. When my boys and I went out of school for other schooling, I ended up in Colorado Springs, and I came back in 1990 and pretty much bought the bar for a job. And I've been here 21 years.
The Pablo Tavern is the other restaurant on the island. And every Thursday night, for as long as anyone can remember, It's Ladies' Shuffleboard Night. The shuffleboard is decades old. Soon, all of the seasonal people will be gone.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
And it will just be down to the 60 or so year-rounders. But as we found out, that's just the way they love it on Bois Blanc.
Oh, yes!
Or however you want to pronounce it.
It's just a love of what is here. And I don't think you can appreciate it until you've been here. And once you're here, I think you'll be hooked.
With Chief Photojournalist Corey Atkins, Kevin Essebaggers, 9 and 10 News at 5.